The unholy union of Alba fire and Isla Dawn had risen.
Twin demons of deceit. That is a deadly combination.
Dawn and fire want to scorch the earth.
And from the smoldering ashes, our message will spread far and wide.
Forged together, we are unrivaled.
It is always darkest before the dawn. And where there's smoke, there's fire.